Despite your efforts to stave it off, the gnawing power within you demands more magic. The magic you consumed gives a small amount of relief, but the necrotic power within shall soon gnaw at you again.
Let's go.
Patched up, pushing on.
Goblins ahead.
A war drum. One of those can summon fighters far and wide.
Next time, Gribble be on guard duty. Right, boss?
Look it, Claw. Sapper's here. Unless you got another reason to be here. Feck sight.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
How'd you know? Dumb as a rock, but world class at tearing the throats out of wee ones, she is. Rest of her litters inside in the pens. Beautiful beasts. Be a shame if you came all this way without having a look. But I can't let you pass just like that. Celebrating a raid we are. You'll need to wear our war colours. Nice to have this across the mug. Ought to do it. Go on. Don't skimp, neither. That was worth it, Daddy. Let's have a little fun.
Heading out.
Time for a cull.
Battle favors the fearless.
Death is but a word away.
With ease.
Absolute blessings!
Moving.
Feel death's cold grip. Step quick.
Battle favors the fearless.
I don't fancy their chances. It shall be done.
You idiot!
Under their noses.
Hungry for the slaughter. Over here.
Battle favors the fearless. No time to waste.
One with the weave. The path less traveled.
I am ready to rest my weary head.
very well. In for a surprise?
Though the item was enough to quell the orb's complaints, it remains disturbed, disjointed. It will not be appeased by such fare much longer.
Copper for your thoughts? The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlach, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer types who seems to have a finger in every pie. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job, a good job, with people I liked, doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, start making up for lost time. But not today.
Well met. It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see? It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again. My father once said, "One does not pursue a champion's life. One merely answers its call." So it was for me. After my exile, I was hunting near the Cloakwood. I heard a child crying out from a lone farmstead. I found him in the fields, flanked by goblins. His mother's corpse bled into the soil next to him. I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. I left him with his uncles. 5 years on, and he's flourishing. If only every child was so lucky. I mourn the ones I could never save, whose cries I never heard. In the boy's tears, I finally saw the suffering wrought by the villains of the wild. The frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. It was an even bloodier day, and a stronger foe. It's made from pure bloodstone, carved from the Galena Mountains just north of the Moonsea. A reminder that sometimes blood must be shed and sacrifices must be made. But that story is reserved for lifetime friends and calmer days. He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales, don't you think? Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer, no matter how delicious the feast he lays out for you. The cost will be too great. That's because you still have hope. But when he becomes your last hope, remember this. He'll require of you only what you're least ready to part with, and then require more still. You might think you'd give up anything for a cure, but the devil won't take just anything. He'll take everything. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, They were the blue bloods hosting the fancy balls and drinking from gold goblets. Father's the son of a blacksmith, born with barely a coin in the coffers. He made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist, brave as Balduran, stubborn as a deep Rothay, daring, outspoken, but hardly posh. I spent more time dueling with Father than I did rubbing elbows with lords. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance. Hear, hear. Though, truth be told, I'd sooner down a week-old hooch at a ramshackle inn. Better company, and a better buzz. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. It could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads. I'm so sorry to give you another reason to sleep restlessly, but it's my burden to bear. She won't touch you unless there's something there for her to take. Don't give her so much as an inkling there might be.
No rest for the wicked, I see. That way. Let's chat.
Hey, soldier. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about? We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted. I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players. Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? We have more in common than I knew. I won't pry for details. Right now, at least.
Need something? What's to tell? I was sired by a vampire named Cazador. Everything before that is so long ago it's ancient history. And everything that came after, well, I'd rather not reflect on it. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. Their obedient puppet. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire. People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry beasts. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me. It doesn't happen. Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire spawn. Kept by the Tsar family. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to resist their commands. But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again. I've already apologized. What more do you want? No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill anyway. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my weapons, teeth included. And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead. As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already. Who knows? Drow? Mind flayers? Death? Hopefully not ours. But maybe answers. If we can convince the right people to talk.
Speak. Entirely. I was as devoted to my studies as I was to my training. Each creche contains a Sathisk purification device. So I learned from the writings in the Kalir Library. The library was a gift from Vlaakith herself, that we may gain total understanding. Not books, but slates. Wisdom so profound it is etched into stone. Truth as perfect as the queen who decreed it. Countless scholars roam the astral sea and beyond, observing the ways of our lessers, exploring planes so distant, order turns to chaos, and cold fires rage. The planes are ever quaking, and their peoples ever shifting. The Githyanki possess an eternity of knowledge. Yet we still collect more. Infinities upon infinities. I expect I am your first. Of course you haven't. They would have cut you from navel to neck. You are no less alien to me than I am to you. I know of your kind, but I do not often encounter them. That large, fleshy nose of yours looks like a mistake. Better is an opinion, but mine is certainly more economical, disciplined, dignified. I understand much beyond your comprehension. More to the point, I know the cure for our condition. It is imperative we locate a creche. You do well to observe more and question less. Yes, in great detail. It starts with a fever and memory loss. Then you start to hallucinate. Your hair falls out, and you bleed from every orifice. Your bones will change form. Your jaw will split to allow room for 4 great tentacles. All skin will turn to gore and be shed to reveal new flesh underneath. Then you have ceased to exist, and a mind flayer is born. Words forged in steel. May your actions express the same metal. We must find my kind and be rid of the parasite. It's as simple as that. The first symptoms should have long since started, though. That is what puzzles me. Yes, if you give it no further thought. But anomalies lead to surprises. Bad surprises. Besides, what hasn't happened may yet come to pass.
Something the matter? We've been through quite a lot, with likely more to come. Care to narrow it down a little? Must I? Thinking about it won't help. We know what to do, so let's do it. Find a way to rid ourselves of these things. Personally, I think finding this Halcyon is our best bet. If we're truly desperate, we can try to convince that goblin gut in assisting us. I'm not too hopeful that a Gith creche will actually prove our salvation, but worth keeping in mind. I suppose we'd go our separate ways. Not a slight on your company, of course. Perhaps. Perhaps not. If we do survive, we'll have separate lives to return to. I need to get to Baldur's Gate. There's someone waiting for me there. Someone I have to reach. As soon as possible. Thank you. And you're right. It's a delicate matter. Not something for light conversation. I must admit, you've been a surprise. And not an unpleasant one. Kindred spirits are few and far between for me. Besides, you saved my life aboard the Nautiloid. How can I do anything but sing your praises? Fine. What's on your mind?
Right, Mr. Dekarios? More or less the same, though news of some mad faction calling themselves absolutists is starting to trickle in. I told your mother not to worry, that if they were anything to worry about, Baldur's Gate would handle things quick sharp, keep them from spreading their tendrils north. She still wants to know when she'll see you again, sir. I avoid giving any answers, but she misses you. I know that, but she doesn't. She'd keel over if she knew just how you'd try to manipulate the weave. Or maybe she'd just say something like, "My Gale always was one to make the impossible possible." Oh, but she adores you. Anyhow, I'm keeping my senses pricked for any sign of another item that might be of use to you. Hopefully something will turn up soon. You focus on that parasite. I dare say turning into a mind flayer may set that bomb off as quick as anything. No time to waste. Well, if it isn't my favorite fellow himself. That's the spot, sir. Thanking you.
Hey, soldier. You aren't asleep, are you? I'm buzzing, honestly. I couldn't wait to talk to you. Isn't it mad? How good life is. Thank the gods. I was afraid I was the only one. 10 years is a long time to be trapped in the hells. 10 years without a kind word. A touch. When I look at you, I feel real again. Alive. Gods, I want to ride you till you see stars. Ugh. I'm sorry. I shouldn't tease you, or myself. I'd give anything to touch you, but I can't. Not until I can be sure I won't burn you. I'll turn you to charcoal. Guaranteed. Around you. Tall order. But if you've got an idea, I'm all ears. Sleep on it, maybe. If you've thought of something by morning, I'd love to know. For now, it's enough just to know you care enough to try.
So much for a warm welcome.
Nice little nap.
Let's go.
A trap. Time to dance.
Ready and willing. Yes. Mine. I'd better be careful not to trigger that thing. It shall be done. It's a gnome's life for me.
Blade at the ready.
Die! Please help me! My pleasure. With diligence and care.
What about the priestess?
Looking at a future true soul, you are. Boss Ragslin says I'm next in line.
Boss Ragslin, eh? Must be the goblin in charge.
And the Knoll gnawed her arm clean off. So much for the flaming fist, eh? You ain't here? We sacked Joaquin's Rest and left it to burn. Drow flinging magic, Knoll snapping off heads. Inn's nothing but a pile of ash by now. Glorious. Bunch of prisoners got towed to Moonrise. City snobs mostly. But the Flaming Fist? Pile of smoking corpses. You ain't know the broken road? Nah. I'll tell you real slow like, so you don't miss it. North.
And the Drow? Tribe? Tribe!
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the weapon. And you will be worthy to stand beside them. In my presence.
The visions fade and the voice falters as a strange energy swells around you. The many-sided artifact. Somehow you understand it's repelling the presence.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
That thing's shielding us. Incredible.
Whatever power the artifact possesses, it shows no sign of it now.
Something over there.
Blessed be the Absolute!
Blessed be.
be a big old boy.
All right. Sounds like they've captured themselves a bard.
You look like you got something jingling in your pocket. Looking to spend it? Nicked him off the dead, didn't I?
Mountain's great mortals, all kinders to quake. The true souls are coming, the louders awake. Here follow,
Still just a bit.
It
don't feel right messing with it, is all.
glory.
Oh, shut it!
Draw Raxlin's
Coward won't
best
even chase the fate.
bakers and blades in the quarry. Be you beguiling, or be you beheaded? Goblin kind will tease you and frowt you and redded. His name is Draw Raxlin, his voice absolute. His troops will disarm you and grow you the truth.
I don't fancy
Laugh
chasing
if
this
you dare, recoil if you must.
Is it even a bird?
It's
A
not
new
big like
age is
any other
dawning with
trick you've done
goblins
here.
and trust.
It's just bloody plain.
Mountains, great mortals, all kinders to quake. The true souls are coming, the louders awake. Here follow, I cry far and wide for great glory. Draw Raxlin's best bakers and blades in the quarry. Be you beguiling, or be you beheaded?
Got wings.
Goblin kind will tease you and frowt you and redded.
No, too fat.
His name is Draw Raxlin, his voice absolute. His troops will disarm you and grow you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. A new age is dawning with goblins and trust. Mountains, great mortals, all kinders to quake. The true souls are coming, the
Keep
louders
moving.
awake.
I got.
Here follow, I cry far and wide.
But it's
for
massive.
Great glory.
You look like you got something. Looking to spend it?
In the quarry.
That's it.
Be you
What kind
beguiling,
of coward
or
won't
be
even
you
chase the fate?
beheaded?
We playing, or what?
Goblin kind will tease you and frowt you and redded. His name is Draw Raxlin, his voice absolute. His troops will disarm you and grow you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. A new age is dawning with goblins and trust. Mountains, great mortals, all kinders to quake.
It looks right peeved. Is it
The
even a
true souls are coming, the louders awake. Here follow, I far and wide for great glory. Draw Raxlin's best bakers and blades in the quarry. Be you beguiling, or be you beheaded? Goblin kind will tease you and frowt you and win. His name is Draw Raxlin, his voice absolute.
too fat?
His troops will disarm you and grow you the truth. Laugh if you dare, recoil if you must. A new age is dawning with goblins and trust. Mountains, great mortals, all kinders to quake.
Anyone around?
The true souls are coming, the louders awake. Here follow, I cry far and wide for great glory.
But it's
Draw
massive.
Raxlin's best bakers and
Still just
blades.
a bit. Ain't messing with it, is all.
Beguiling, or be you beheaded?
Oh, shut it!
Ah,
What kind of coward won't even... Hell's that yowling bleeds the ears. Bloody human. No offence, mind, just that ain't entertainment. Don't need two mates. We already got the greatest art there is, and it ain't no warbling. It's chicken chasing. Only the greatest game since eggs sprouted legs, mate. You just gotta chase the chicken round the course and through the posts. But that ain't all. Gotta do it quick and alone. Any of your mates step in, you lose. Time runs out, you lose. Sound easy? It ain't. Come back when that half-wit's done wailing and find out.
I don't fancy chasing this
bloody bard. Used to be goblins had taste. Bloody bard. Used to be goblins had taste.
souls are coming, the louders are
bloody bard.
By far and wide for great...
Grab a drink before you see the priestess, mucker. The branding stings something proper. Huh? Seen her carve more folk than she's cured. Still, she's a chosen of the Absolute now. See for yourself. Head inside and follow the sound of squealing novices.
His troops will disarm you and grow you the truth. Laugh if you dare.
Having a drink. It's all the sweeter when it's free, innit? Course, sweet piss is still piss. That inn was asking for a burning, selling his muck. Ain't even chewy.
Glory!
Drink's going straight through me. That's the plan. We looted an entire inn. Brought back enough booze to drown a dragon. Here's to them we nicked it off. Down one mug of ale for every throat we cut.
Dawning with
just
confidence and
bloody
trust.
Saucy one about the
Mountains,
bugbear.
great mortals, all hinders.
Piss! Pure piss! They ain't even drunk, see?
Here follow, I cry far and wide.
Wish he was screaming rather than singing.
Draw Ragslands.
Think the Absolute wants me to have another drink?
Or be you
Reckon it can
beheaded.
fly?
Bloody arm is killing me. Here's to the best sedative there is. Booze.
Name is Draw Ragsland, his voice absolute. His troops will disarm.
Hey! You ain't rounding me up for no raid. No way. I'm drinking. Yeah! Here's to the Absolute.
The louders awake. Here follow, I cry far and wide for great glory.
Back off!
Make as a
don't feel right
blaze
messing with
in
it,
the
is all.
quarry.
I ain't paid to talk. Keep walking.
Kind will tease you and frowk you when redded. His neck with fragulous crown and with scepter abraid. Draw Ragsland, short work of the innkeeper made. The inn burnt to ash. The captives were many. Goblin kind had reduced them to cowering filthenny. So raise it, your goblets, and drain them with pride. Draw Ragsland, the true soul, had led you gallant.
I reckon Draw Ragsland's the gobbo in charge, the way this one's carrying on.
Come on, you turnip!
Quite so. Now, if you'll excuse me, Draw Ragsland, Draw Ragsland, I am Draw Ragsland, Tumptuous, Draw Ragsland,
You broke him!
Wait! Wait! Draw Raxlin! We pray! We...
Come on, pigeon! Back to your cage!
Now, look what you've done!
Come on!
Of course, ma'am.
My name's Gribbo, idiot!
Right,
yes.
that's it.
Not for me.
We're still just a babe. It don't feel right messing with it, is all.
Shut it! What kind of coward won't even chase a baby? We playing or what?
Who wants another drink?
The dead gods only know where these roaches stowed house in.
We should make haste. This place is making me feel stupider by the second. I mean, more stupid. Ugh.
I don't fancy chasing this thing. It looks right peeved. Has it even a bun?
It's got a beak like any other chicken, don't it? It's just bloody plain.
Thrust his arm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? Another pest? Humans. Think you rule the world? Ah!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Everyone says that. And then they spit in our faces. But no more. Things are changing. We got the Absolute on our side now. You better learn your place. Go on. Kiss my foot. Or I'll wipe that nasty look right off your face.
Well, go on. Give him a nibble.
Look, mate, just piss off. You're not welcome here. I'm sorry, true soul, sir. I didn't realize.
Your mind lurches, reeling suddenly as if bitten. His lips smack together wetly and leave a trail of saliva on your foot.
There you go.
He kissed. He kissed your feet. What was it like? Just curious. That good? Oh, you're lucky. I get excited just thinking about it.
The corpse has nothing to say.
Curiosity must be satisfied.
Should take a trophy.
Who drinks the taste of stolen beer?
Doesn't make any sense.
You look like you think you're hard. Mess with us, and you'll end up like this bleeder.
too right. So don't go starting nothing. You've seen one of them.
The corpse has nothing.
With my brother. Swallowed him all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's that of it, eh?
Stupid, dead bastard! Give him a good kicking! He deserves it! He killed my mum and dad! Made a bloody orphan of me!
I almost feel bad for the runt. Almost.
I ain't bothered about it. Better off without him. Stupid old geezers should have put up more of a fight! Don't mean we can't enjoy putting the boot into this prick a stick, though.
You could curdle warg milk with that ugly mug. What do you call a trans knickers?
Doesn't make any sense.
It's gotta be like any other chicken, don't it? It's just bloody plain. Brave enough to take on our new chicken? It's a big un, but that's just more for the chasing. Hells, mate, it ain't difficult. You just gotta chase the chicken through the course, to the posts there, right? Gotta do it fast, and gotta do it alone. Any of your mates step in, you lose. Time runs out, you lose. Simple, like I say, but not easy. Better contenders than you have been bested by that bird. Fun? Show a bit of respect, mate. This is serious business. Besides, we got to agree stakes before we begin, don't we? We got the coin. We got the challenger. Now we just need the crowd, eh? We're starting a new game! Move your eyes!
This is gonna be my night. 2, 10.
Careful now! That's a nice chicken!
Yeah! Little clucker! Just chase
Very unusual there.
Chase! It's just a cub! Get it back on the field!
Let's make it interesting, eh?
Come on! Come on!
Let's make it interesting, eh?
Hey! Nice one! Hit the chaser next!
Careful now! That's a nice chicken!
Yeah! Get in there! Chase it through the post! Ain't we gonna cook it once the game's done?
That's what the fire's for, isn't it?
That's the game done. Come here.
I venture forth.
Oof! Hard luck, mate. Told you it weren't as easy as it looked.
Boy!
Besides, we got to agree stakes. Cocky, eh? Maybe you've got the skill to back it up, or maybe I'm about to make a heap of coin. Let's get a crowd going. We're starting a new game! Move your eyes!
This is gonna be my night. No! Head cut.
Careful now! That's a nice chicken!
Go on!
Not for communal use, it seems.
Ain't we gonna cook it once the game's done?
That's what the fire's for, isn't it?
Chase that thing!
Let's make it interesting, eh?
Hey, nice one! Hit the chaser next! Yeah, don't hurt the little fucker! Just chase it through the posts! Ain't we gonna cook it once the game's done?
That's what the fire's for, isn't it?
Get in!
Don't care how pistol feels! Get that out there! We're starting a new game!
Let's explore. This is gonna be my night.
Careful now! That's a nice chicken!
Yeah, don't hurt the little fucker! Just chase it through the posts! Ain't we gonna cook it?
Chase that thing! Don't care how pistol fit is! Get that out there!
That's more like it!
Let's make it interesting, eh?
Hey, nice one! Hit the chaser next! Ain't we gonna cook it once the game's done?
That's what the fire's for, isn't it?
That's right. You freaky. You look splendid. That's the stuff!
That's the game done. Come here. We're starting a new game!
To new horizons.
This is gonna be my night. That's more like it!
Chase that thing!
Careful now! That's a nice chicken!
Get that out
Don't
there!
hurt the little fucker! Chase it through the posts! Ain't we gonna cook it once the game's done?
That's what the fire's
That's
for,
more
isn't it?
like it!
Excellent choice. Most excellent.
To be fair,
It's all over the place! That's the game done. Come here. We're starting a new game!
Right away. This is going to be my night.
Cheers!
Ready and true,
Chase! That! Yay!
Careful now! That's a nice chicken!
Don't care how pissed off it is! Get that out there!
Chase it through the post!
Ain't we going to cook it once the game's done?
That's what the fire's for, isn't it?
Lost in thought. With haste.
We're gonna have a winner!
That's more like it.
Hurt me. Run. Where? Safe. There. Mother gone. Hungry. New home. Maybe. Got to get away from here first.
The cub seems anxious to leave, but afraid to defy the goblins. They have to be dealt with one way or the other.
Oof! Hard luck, mate. Told you it weren't as easy as it looked. We're starting a new game!
Twice.
Gee! This is going to be my night.
Careful now! That's a nice chicken!
Hurt me. Run. Where?
That's what the fire's for!
Go on! Getting close to the beast. Chase!
Run. Get me. Safe. There. Run.
That's the game done. Come here.
Let's chat.
Mother gone. Hungry. New home. Got to get away from here first.
The cub seems anxious to leave, but afraid to...
Well, looky! That thing works even better in a chicken. Reckon we won't eat it after all. Pardon? You're what? Think you misunderstood, mate. Ain't no winnings, 'cause only a goblin can win chicken chase. Says so in the rules.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
All right. No need to get weepy over it, like. Here. No more chicken chasing. Seems like it's all about the money for some, and I ain't got any to bet. Right, go on then. Fat bird's yours. Don't need the hassle.
The owl. Man's best friend. Until it goes hungry.
This is gonna be my night.